Hi, good morning. Kind of hard to see the screen here. It's very bright outside. It was very foggy earlier, and it seems to have dissipated. But then again, we were in the south, and this is sort of more central north. And if you're just joining us this morning, good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. We are live here in Etobicoke, central Etobicoke here, just at the corner of Islington and Bloor Street. And you're just next to the Islington subway station. As you can see, it's going through some major renovations to these bus hubs. And there's a few buses here. And we'll be boarding one shortly.
Burnhamthorpe to South Common via City Centre.
This is my first MiWay route in a long time. I've been meaning to do this since February with the use of the Metro Pass, whatever it's called. I can't think of the words now. I'm just concentrating getting on the bus. I was inspired by some of your guys. Well, you guys know who you are if you're watching. Oh my gosh, I'm navigating on this bus. I think this is one of my first times. This is incredible. Look at the view. I don't think I've been on an XDB60 in a while. At least in the Toronto portion I haven't been on. Kind of exhilarating. It almost feels like the 1990s with these designs. I feel like I'm in high school again. Pardon my humor, but this is like being at the CNE before August. So this is kind of exciting. Just the way the bus did that turn. Very cool. I don't know how far I'm going to go on this bus because the 2-hour limit for the Presto card, you guys know about if you are from Toronto. Doug Ford mentioned the use of the Presto card systems throughout the transit systems in part of Ontario. I don't know about all of them, but definitely the Metrolinks you can use between, let's say, for example, TTC and MiWay, and I think Brampton and Go Transit. That's very cool. And I thought I would combine a little bit of TTC mix with MiWay today. Also inspired by some other creators' videos who film the MiWay buses, because living in Etobicoke, I'm borderline very close to Mississauga, and I grew up in an area of my younger life, which was more closer to downtown Toronto, like Pleasanton, Bloor, Jeffrey Bloor, so Bloorvale, and then when I was a little bit older, like before the age of 15, relocated to Long Branch, and you guys know Port Credit is next to Long Branch, so we were like right next to Mississauga. And that was really cool. And it's a beautiful sunny day. So thank you for joining our live stream here in Etobicoke. And we are currently traveling through Islington Village on the 26 Burnhamthorpe. I didn't catch the numbers of the bus right away. I probably will when I rewind this tape. But they used to be written up here. on the XTE40, but I don't see that on the XTE60. Assuming this is an XTE60. And good morning, everyone. If you're just joining us, we are live on the 26 Burnhamthorpe bus. This is a new flyer. I believe it's an XTE60, and we just got these on the TTC quite recently, like within the last few months of 2024. However, the XTE60 has been here a while. Exactly how long, I'm not sure. On the MiWay Mississauga Transit. And this appears to be an articulated unit with the bendy part in the middle. It's quite a gorgeous bus, actually. And because it's a new flyer, it literally flies. It's very amazing. I love the sound. And whenever you guys do bus ride videos on it, I'm always inspired to make some of my own. So I thought, why not make one today for Victoria Day holiday, Monday coming up tomorrow. So we have Victoria Day holiday here in Canada. And of course, happy Queen Victoria, who is in heaven. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. We are still in Etobicoke. On this bus. However, you can't sit there, but it's very spacious and it holds a lot of people, and the ride is amazing. It's got a nice loud sound and it's pretty smooth. Do any of you guys know if this bus uses the Cummins ISL? Or is it a completely different transmission and engine? I'm not too familiar with the specifics, the internal specifics of the new flyers, but if anyone knows and wishes to drop off that in the comments here, I would appreciate it. Those would be for my bus enthusiasts who follow me on my channel. And we have the Highway 427 to the south here, and Highway 427 to the north. And we are currently on Burnhamthorpe Road. And the next stop would be West Mall.
Stop requested. Please exit rear door.
I don't know how you get out. Is it not open? How do you exit the door?
Stop requested.
I don't know.
Please exit rear door.
Trying to. Oh, okay. Oh, hi. The bus didn't let me out. I pressed the stop. I don't think you can hear me. Hi, I was trying to get out at the stop, but it didn't work. Oh, okay. Okay. Could you let me out, though? I didn't know that. No, I didn't. I'm from Toronto. I didn't know. I'm just my apologies. I'll know for next time. Thanks. I think it's all connected now.
6 west.
Thanks.
Burnhamthorpe to South Common.
Oops, I got a moody driver. He hasn't had his coffee. Well, bye, Mississauga bus. So they're not allowed to let out in Toronto? He said it's taking revenue away. Is that true? Sorry, that got me a little upset. I had no idea I couldn't get off the bus. I mean, I thought Metrolinx is all connected now between the two. Anyway, I said to him, I'll know for next time. He shouldn't assume that I knew either. What an idiot. Oh my goodness. There's a fluffy robin. Are you okay there? Fluffy robin? Oh, you'll make it all better. Take the rudeness from that driver. Don't let it wreck my day. So you really have to let things not get to you. And I can say that as a bit more of a mature person. You have to let things go like water off a duck's back, really. I mean, how else would you look at it? I didn't know by pressing the stop that I had to, he wouldn't let me out and I requested it. So you can only get off in Mississauga. Is that really true? I mean, I had just planned to take the bus to here, where I was, and then I wanted to stay on the Etobicoke portion because I'm within 2 hours limit. Anyway. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah, he was kind of a rude driver, don't you think? Barely letting me off the bus. Anyway. I think if you're in Toronto and you know about our systems, you could definitely comment, but for those that don't know about it, that's okay. You don't have to know about our transit systems here and the rules, but maybe the driver here is not aware of the fact that you can use your Presto on Toronto Transit, Mississauga, or MiWay Transit. So it's interlinked between the two. It's in that 2 hour limit. You don't have to pay an extra fare. And him saying about taking revenue away from MiWay, go and just go and eat a popsicle, okay? Thanks. Anybody watching wants to make a donation to my channel to support me with a small donation to get a coffee so I can continue to make videos for you, I would really appreciate it. If you appreciate my content and my efforts in going out to film videos for you guys, it would be wonderful to receive some financial compensation from my lovely fans here or new fans here through Vertical Live so that I can get a coffee and continue to film videos for you guys for Vertical Live of all of my walking trips. I don't have a membership yet, so any tips you want to send to the channel are much appreciated. So thank you so much. And of course, if you send in that super chat, your financial donation will help me purchase a gimbal, will help me purchase new equipment, coffee. You know, these things are not free. So I would really appreciate any way they can donate. Send me a financial contribution, $5, $10, $15. Thank you so much. You're just walking here on West Mall in Etobicoke. It's a beautiful neighborhood to walk in, actually. And of course, take a bus ride. Just gonna stand under this tree, get some shade. It's very hot outside today. I mean, it's not like super hot, but it's warm in the sun, that's for sure. Well, thank you so much, Paul. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Wow. God bless you today on Sunday, Paul McDonald. Thank you. This is touching my heart so much. It's very kind of you. I just went through a small little altercation with the driver, and I was in a really good mood, and I still am, but I'm just a little bit trying not to let it affect me. But thank you very much. You're very kind. A thumbs up for you all the way in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. We appreciate you and thank you for your kindness and your gestures. And it means a lot to me. Thank you very much. The area that we're standing is very special and precious in many ways. The West Mall area here in Etobicoke and Burnhamthorpe has some heritage buildings. There was one just a little bit further, just approximately 650 meters north of here, with a heritage home. And I believe the owner lived on Shaver Road, which is just further down that way actually. That way. They relocated this person's home all those years ago, and that is just fascinating. If you're from Toronto or in Canada in general, and you're familiar with some older TV shows, there was a show on TV called Structures. This was on Channel 10, Cable 10 as we called it at the moment, years ago. And it all went into old Toronto, like old archives and footage of the different buildings in the area. And I do recall that building was removed or moved so carefully all the way over here. Maybe when I get my coffee, I'll walk down there. I'm not sure, or I'll leave it for another day. Got some readers around here. God bless them. Got a little distracted here. Sometimes that happens. You're just trying to remember what you're going to say, and everything around you is just... Oh, look, there's an OG. Look at that. I don't know which one, though. So anyway, the West Mall area here was built, and it started to gain a lot of traffic and buildings coming in the 70s. But it kind of all began after the war, after World War II ended. So after 1945, there were a lot of post-war homes built in this region when this portion of the Gardiner or the 427 went in. Now there is one bus that I will speak of, which is called the 87 Mall Circle. And I don't know if the 87 Cosburn bus still exists, although I think it does. And I am sure some of you who know your stats like that would know specifically that the 87 Mall Circle bus used to operate from 1963 until I believe 1984. And I have been obsessed with that bus ever since I found pictures of some old bus units from 1979 at the Long Branch Loop, which is amazing because that route is very special to me. It went all the way from the Shirley Gardens area and Long Branch area all the way up to the Erin Gate area, which is where we are. And there's a gorgeous vintage car here driving by. Maybe a Continental. Oh no, it's an Eldorado. Okay, cool. Looks like maybe 1973 to 1975 unit, maybe. And what a perfect day for that. So back to our discussion about that Mall Circle bus, which operated all those years ago from 1963 all the way up until 1984. I did not get a chance to ride on that bus. I only found out about it. I mean, I rode on the Horner 38 in 1988. I do remember that, and I've wrote about that and made shorts videos about that. But that particular bus route, whatever you wish to call it, was eliminated. And now I don't know when the 123 Shorncliffe, what they called at the time, which is now the 123 Shoreway came, how many years difference, but I think if I was to go in Transit Toronto, I think I could find it. And I don't want to quote it or put it on my community page because that's someone else's work. But I may read about it and speak of it in another video. Oh, there's the Tim Hortons. I may go inside now and get that coffee since I have not had my Timmy's coffee yet. Hi, good morning. Could I please have a medium coffee, 1.5 cream, 1 sugar with the sleeve, please?
1.5 cream, 1 sugar with the sleeve.
Yes, please. Thank you.
190.
Debit. Thank you. I'm just getting my coffee now. How exciting.
Guys, I just hope nothing is expired. I don't want to call it. No, it's not expired. Because expired, that doesn't happen. It's become like. Yeah, but there is something about that. That's all I'm saying. आपके पास कोई have any syrup?
May I have a sleeve, please? Thank you. May I please have some serviettes? Napkins? There's none in this one. Okay. All right. Thank you. She didn't know what serviettes were. Napkins, tissues. Okay. Oh, and there's a huge eagle. Oh my God. Wow. Right above that tree. It could be a hawk. I have seen these ones before. I don't know if you guys could see that far in. Can't really zoom in at the moment. But it was just a massive bird. I wonder if you guys have those in Nova Scotia. But of course, Nova Scotia is so beautiful. We only dream of going there and visiting. What an exhilarating place to be, to live. I mean, Ontario is Ontario, but Nova Scotia is like, that's like real Canada, real beautiful Canada. And can't wait to go there one day. It would be so amazing to visit. I'll try and see if I can check my app with this live on here. Oh, it's kind of dark. I'm going to turn the brightness up and check and see. Seems to say about 11 minutes, so that's good. Oh, hi everyone. I might actually walk to the next stop.
Yeah, crowd's coming. Give me a minute.
That's a very cool building. I have been in here a few times. They have an old elevator inside and some really nice 1980s decor. I don't think I could get in now because it's the weekend. Oh, hi, good morning. Am I saying your name right? Kapilan or Kapilan? And I hope my data is clear for everybody to see. I have no idea if it's pixelated or laggy or lagged. So I'm hoping you guys have a clear picture since I'm in an area that I don't know how the reception is for streaming data. But I have Rogers and I think I have LTE. I don't know if I have 5G. I believe I have LTE, so it should be clear. Sometimes it gets pixelated, so my apologies if sometimes it's not as clear as it could be. But thank you for watching. It says there's one person here. Oh, now it says there's 3. You have some very beautiful apartment buildings or condos along West Mall here. The one here we're just looking at now and pointing to was built in 1971, and the address is 451, the West Mall. It's a beautiful building that you can see off the highway, and of course walking by. It's a stunning building. It's had a slight facelift over the years to create a more of a, I guess you could call it updated or newer look. And then the building next door, that's a little bit more, you know, this building here, that one right there. This reminds me a little bit of the building at Bay and Elm, I think, or Bay and Queen. There's a Bell building there. And this building is just stunning, and I believe it was built in 1977. So we have some gorgeous mid to late 1970s units, buildings in front of us. I believe they're a mix of apartment and condos. So they are, see this one here is called the Sussex Mews, I believe. And the one next door is 475, the West Mall. And walk to the bus stop here. Oh, and there's the bus. Couldn't be more perfect timing. Thank you. So we are on the 8129 or 8129. Coffee's really good. It's kind of a hot day for coffee, but the coffee is fantastic.
Next stop, Civic Center Court. Next stop, Eva Road.
Thank you.
And we are still on the West Mall here in Choboco. We are approaching Bloor Street in a moment.
Next stop, 328 to West Mall.
We just passed Eva Road. Again, along this gorgeous tree-lined street with fluffy trees in the summer and beautiful trees that are covered in snow in the winter. So West Mall is a real favorite.
Next stop, Flora Street West. Next stop, Westmore Crescent. Next stop, Dundas Street West.
Yeah, we are just approaching Dundas Street West here. And we are on the Etobicoke portion of Dundas Street West. If we were to go a little bit further west, we would be entering into the city of Mississauga. So you'll find a lot of buses that are traveling along the Dundas Street here, going in between Etobicoke and Mississauga. It's a great spot for bus fanning, and of course, so many different routes. And just to my left here, we're passing the Cloverdale shopping mall here. On the left-hand side here, which is kind of in the middle of a rehabilitation. I believe they're going to be also shut down. I'm not sure what that sounds like. But anyway, I was just speaking about the Cloverdale Mall, and it's just to our left here, just over there. So we have a number of stores that are partly listed here. We have the Winter Store, we have the Metro, and there used to be a Hudson's Bay there, in addition to Target as well. And of course there was a Zellers there several years ago. There was a Montgomery store there a long time ago, as well as a Dominion store when it opened up in 1957. Before a lot of our time too. The Etobicoke was a lot smaller, and Etobicoke just had so much expansion. We have a Nova Hybrid here. On the 927B, Highway 27 Express, 3609. And we have Tesla. There's Tesla here. Hashtag Tesla.
Next stop, Sherwood Road.
So there's Shaver Avenue South, and that is the street actually that had that house that I was telling you guys about. I'm not sure why it's making that sound. The one that was moved to West Mall, it was a heritage home. I'm going to actually have to research that a little bit more and either post it in a video or comment about it when I'm doing another live with you all.
Next stop, Burnhamthorpe Road.
Right over here used to be a McDonald's. There was also a Dairy Queen as well, but it has since closed down. And of course there was a dollar, what was it called? It was a bowling alley actually, and I remember going there in like 2010. Well, thank you so much, Adam Bree. I really appreciate your kind tip. Thank you very much. That's extremely kind of you. Thank you very much for sending in your donation, your generous donation. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. And to the people that have supported me today, I encourage you guys to go over and subscribe to their channels and support them. So we had a donation from Paul McDonald and from Adam Bree. Please go and support these two creators or people who have supported Patrece Sunflower here. Thank you very much. And our bus is now slowly approaching Kipling Station. We're just going to be turning on Auckland Road here. Just a moment.
Next stop, Kipling Subway Station.
Well, thank you for riding with us today on Unit 8129. Thank you. The driver has placed this unit in a very slightly precarious position, but also very cool. And I've seen the buses being left like this, and I apologize if it's shaking. I'm trying to hold it still. I do not have a gimbal, but I just want to get a little closer to the unit and see some details here. So this is 8842. Already I am liking it very much. I really like the older Nova LFSs. I don't care for the ones that have the 33 in them, but I love the ones that have 88 or 89. And you guys talk about the word livery or livery. I really like this livery paint on this unit. I don't know the technical specifics. You guys all know that, but this is a very nice unit. Just look at the tires. Look at all the details that has been put into making this bus. I wonder if the people taking the bus appreciate everything that the drivers and operators go through to get us to where we need to get to. It's kind of amazing, the detail and dedication that this driver, you know, I am riding on the 960 today. Where's that? Cool. I've never heard of the 960. Is that Mississauga? 960. Oh, I'm guessing this must be the 60 Steels. Okay. Cool. And I know you guys don't like it, but that's a 3G unit. That's the 3G, the VP, whatever it's called, 3GI, 3G unit. I know it looks a little dilapidated and old, so I'm not going to comment too much on it. Let's look at the more newer bus. Wow. This slanted bus here, amazing. So yeah, my head's a little warm, so I don't know. I couldn't remember the name of the bus that I just talked about. That was the EPA 10, and I know that some of you are not a fan of that bus. Quite a few of you. But you know, to be honest with you, I had a ride on it recently, like yesterday, and it was actually less jumpy than the NG, the next gen. So I don't know if it was just maybe the driver driving the bus a bit better, but it was pretty good. And the windows kind of remind me of a school bus. So the windows are extremely unique. Are they as gorgeous as the other buses? No. See, there's another one. I kind of like those windows. They remind me of iPhone 4S icons. And as you guys know, we don't get to see these buses very often, and now we do because they've left Wilson, and for whatever reason they've left there and brought them here. I don't know. I don't know the politics or the reasons behind what the TTC chooses to do. And you guys can have your strong opinions. That's just fine with me. It's okay. Let's just focus on the buses that we do like. So I am almost 1 hour into this live stream, and that's a pretty long one for me. So I'm enjoying my coffee and speaking with you guys. And there's 8842. And there was that legendary unit that just went by, 8014. So yes, 8014 still exists. And if I want to wait for the 44 or the 944, I'm guessing that's here. But I'm not 100% sure. Hi, is this where the 44 is? Or 944?
You got it right here.
Thanks. I didn't see oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing the construction, so it's here.
thank you so much. I didn't see it. Thanks.
no problem.
Friendly and courteous TTC driver, TTC operator.